A pleasant evening to everyone. Welcome to Study in Australia Pacific Training Group. Hello to all of our viewers from LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. I am Lance.
And I am Ines.
And we will be your host this evening.
Also joining us tonight are special guests who can share their experience about what it's like to study in Pacific Training Group. Please help me welcome Vida, Lillian, and Gabriela.
Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Salamat sa inyong pagdalo. Excited na ako sa matututunan natin ngayong gabi.
Hi, thank you so much for having us.
Hello, we're very excited to be here and share what we know.
We are also excited that you're able to join us today. Despite not being able to meet face-to-face for this event, we're thankful for giving us a little bit of your time.
Now that we mention it, Ines, the past 2 years have been quite challenging for all of us. But now that the ball seems to be rolling again, we are excited to invite you guys to join us in Pacific Training Group and study in Australia.
Yes, indeed. We have prepared many things for you tonight, and towards the end of our program, we'll have a Q&A session. So if you have any questions, just type them in the comment section below.
That's right. And as a bonus, we have also prepared a raffle draw. So stay tuned and you might be one of the lucky winners to enjoy our limited and event-exclusive prizes. And speaking of prizes, Ines, can you tell us more about this?
Yeah, sure. So get 35% course fee discount plus a chance to win 1,000 pesos e-voucher. All you have to do is like and follow us on Facebook, share this live stream using the hashtag PTGLivePH, and enter your details at bit.ly/PTGevent.
Alright, so you may also refer to the pinned comment to this live stream for the mechanics and the link. Our winners will be announced at the end of this program, so stay tuned for a chance to win these exciting prizes.
All right, so without further ado, let's dive into our program. So to start with, Lance, can you tell us more about who Pacific Training Group is?
Absolutely. Pacific Training Group, or PTG, is one of the leading vocational education training providers in Australia, with a unified mission of enabling students to create thriving careers in Australia and globally. We have been in the industry since 2015, with more than 20 Australian qualifications and over 30 short courses. In 2019, we have expanded to offer these courses online. With more than 50 industry partners, we are able to help our students transition more easily into studying and living in Australia.
Yes, and in addition to our centrally located modern campuses, experienced trainers, and extensive connections to the industry, you'll also have access to world-class e-learning resources through our e-learning platform called PTG Online. Isn't that right, Vida?
Yes, PTG made it possible for me to study in Australia. They also have a great community of trainers, staff, and fellow learners who supported me throughout my journey.
That's lovely to hear, Vida. Now, this wouldn't be possible if we didn't have our own place of learning, right? So, depending on your preference, you may choose to study in any of our two campuses. The first one is our Sydney campus, located in Claremont, New South Wales. To quote the famous Australian filmmaker, one of the great things about Sydney is that it has a great acceptance of everyone and everything. It's an incredibly tolerant city, a city with a huge multicultural basis. I believe we have Lillian who can tell us more about it.
Absolutely, Lance. My experience in the Sydney's campus was amazing. The whole facilities is very nice, and one of the areas that I most enjoy was the students' lounge, which during the breaks we could catch up with other students and make friends and meet people from all over the world. Also, because the campus is in Piermont, it's very close to the Darling Harbour, which is a great tourist point, which everyone that comes to Australia needs is a must to know.
Wow, that's amazing, Lillian. Thank you. Now, we also have our Gold Coast campus located in Surfers Paradise, Queensland. Let's take a closer look at each of these campuses through the following videos.
I'm Adria Bayarri, I'm from Barcelona. I'm studying leadership and management on Pacific. Been now doing it for 5 months. At the moment, we are building a business company with my partners, specialized on events. I decided to do this course because I wanted to improve my abilities to speak with people, my skills, and I think it's very useful at this moment of my life because at the same time I'm having the experience of my company, I'm learning as well a different part of it by the course. So we are learning also all how to speak with the people, how to manage a big team, security stuff, and yeah, it's very useful. Australia, it's amazing. Everyone is just so nice, and you can see that the beach and all the way around is so clean. We are all the time with the longboard around. Everyone is just with a good mood, with a sunny day always. And yeah, it's beautiful to live here. We are so lucky. It's so easy to make friends. Everyone is so friendly. With the English, it's so easy to just communicate, and yeah, with the course and the business, we are learning that everyone is different, we have different cultures, and we have different ideas about life, and this is so beautiful about Australia, that even if you come from different parts of the world, at the end, everyone is going to be together. I believe that spending money on Australia and investing money to come here is a way to invest money on yourself, and in the future, you will really see the results.
Wow, don't you just love it when your place of learning can also be your place of relaxation and discovery?
Indeed, Ines, watching the video suddenly makes me want to go to the beach.
Well, before you get carried away with the vacation feels, let's talk about the benefits of studying abroad. Lance?
Well, as you can see, 97% of study abroad graduates will land a job within 12 months or even less. That's nearly 10 out of 10 graduates. You are also likely to earn 25% higher salary, 84% skills acquisition, and 80% job adaptability. These are very promising numbers, don't you think, Ines?
Yes, because here in PTG, we do our best to not only provide the necessary training, but also connect our students to career opportunities or further studies.
It's a huge plus when I know that even after I finish my studies, I can still stay in Australia and continue to expand my network and develop my skills.
That's correct, and that's exactly what Pacific Training Group is here for.
Now, we will now take a look at different courses we are highlighting in today's event. Now, we have marketing and communications, project and program management, and IT cybersecurity. Ines, are you on any social media apps right now?
Yes, of course. So I've got Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, you name it. Follow me.
Well, very active online, huh? Do you ever wonder how people online come up with great content and, a lot of followers?
Yeah, it's amazing how we see all these great content trending and raking up views and likes.
That's what students can learn about one of the most sought after courses, which is our marketing and communication courses.
Social media marketing is one of the fastest growing industries nowadays. I'm sure it's exciting to learn about how we can manage social media for different organizations. It's also faring well in terms of salary across Australia and the whole world.
Wow. And in order to make sure that our students are equipped with the skills they need, we have a team of trainers for this course. We have Andrew, Mamita, and Simon. They all have extensive background in marketing and years of experience that they are excited to share with the students.
Gabriella here is a diploma student of social media marketing. Can you tell us about your experience with your trainers?
Yes, of course. Mamita is really nice and she's really engaged. She's always trying. She's always bringing her own experience with marketing and social media into the class, and she's always making us share our own experience as well. And we learn about all different kinds of social media channels. We just yesterday we were learning a little bit more about LinkedIn and Snapchat. So the course is really, really interesting.
Great to hear that. Thank you, Gabriella. Now, we have two qualifications for this course. So, first one is Diploma of Social Media Marketing and Advanced Diploma in Marketing Communication. Now, in the diploma course, you will learn all there is to know about the different social media platforms and how to build social media marketing strategies and implementation plans.
While the Advanced Diploma of Marketing and Communication reflects the role of individuals who provide leadership and strategic direction in the marketing activities of an organization. They analyze, design, and execute judgments using managerial competencies. Please take note that entry to the Advanced Diploma requires either the completion of these 5 units or 4 years of full-time relevant work experience. And upon completion, your career opportunities include digital marketing manager, social media consultant, marketing director, and many more.
And Ines, another track that students can also enroll in is our project and program management courses. Project and program management is a skill set utilized by many industries and is a sure requirement when handling teams. And industries that require these management skills may range from business, finance, tech, retail, and so on. With this, graduates have a wide range of options to choose from when looking for experience or work.
Who are our instructors for this course, Lance?
We have Sazad and Barry, both with multiple qualifications and experiences in business and are also ready to share their knowledge to the future enrollees.
And just like our marketing courses, we also have 2 qualifications in this course. So first, we have the Diploma of Project Management that will help students develop skills in project leadership and management, including leading teams and managing project components. Students can also move up to the Advanced Diploma of Program Management, where the skill sets and focus are geared towards a broader range of managing and improving teams and processes. Now, graduates of these courses, together with work experience, are equipped for job roles such as project team leader, project manager, and project director.
Apart from making our students ready to grow their career in any organization through the learning they can get in project and program management, we will also offer courses that focus on protecting information technology systems. And now, we are happy to introduce to you the IT Cybersecurity course. This is designed to help our students build their knowledge and skills in digital security, which should be a part of every organization's priority. And of course, with the growth of online activities brought upon by global modernization, business and government organizations constantly face the threat of cybercrime.
Yes, and a very serious threat indeed. And cybercriminals are using increased sophistication and innovative methods to bypass systems in place. The IT cybersecurity course structure involves getting ahead of these criminals in protecting IT systems. And now we are proud to present our very qualified trainer to lead the students in their learning journey with PTG.
Well, a leader with over 27 years of experience in the business, the founder of CyberEQ.io, and a behavioral and data scientist, cyber researcher, and educator, we have John Mackenzie. John has also completed a vast range of qualifications like being a member of various entrepreneur organizations and even won 16 states, country titles, and 15 marathons. Wow.
Wow, that's amazing. The IT cybersecurity course is structured in a way that will help the student build their foundations first. Thus, we offered a diploma of IT cybersecurity. To give our audience an idea about some of the units covered in the diploma of IT cybersecurity, let us have Lillian, Vida, and Gabriela to give us the details.
Thank you, Ines. The students will develop specialized advanced skills in applying cybersecurity strategies, including designing and maintaining database architecture, performing operational establishments,
Execution or preventive maintenance of backups, performing recovery procedures, enforcing security and integrity protocols, implementing and administering database documentation, liaising with security personnel.
Also, troubleshooting and providing service support, maintaining documentation and system logs, monitoring performance of networks, making recommendations for enhancement.
Thank you, Gabriela, Vida, and Lillian. What a great way to start a learning journey. We ensure that the courses we offer are structured to support effective learning approach. Now, once the students have completed those units, they can already get started with the Advanced Diploma of IT Cybersecurity. Vida and Gabriela?
Yes, Lance, with the Diploma of IT Cybersecurity, the students will research and apply concepts of cybersecurity, lead and manage team effectiveness, promote workplace cybersecurity awareness and best practices, interact with clients on a business level.
They will also manage intellectual property, IP, ethics, and privacy in ICT environments, monitor business activities in an ICT environment, evaluate organizational compliance, perform cybersecurity risks assessments, and design and implement cybersecurity infrastructures.
Thank you, ladies. And once they finish, Lillian, can you give us an idea of the career opportunities waiting for them?
I would love to. Our students can thrive in IT support service, auditing and business administration, publicly interest administration safety, and financial and insurance services as IT officers, security analysts, incident responders, and virus technicians.
Thank you, Lillian. And as you can see, this course is crucial to safely navigate today's highly digital and tech-dependent world.
I agree, Lance. Now, before we continue, I'd like to remind everyone to join our raffle draw. So just follow the steps on your screen, or you may also refer to the pinned comment of this live stream. So again, like and follow us on Facebook, share this live stream with the hashtag PTGLivePH, and enter your details at bit.ly/PTG event. We are more than halfway on our program, so make sure you make it before the cutoff.
And aside from ensuring that our students can start and build their expertise on the course that suits them, more flexibility will also be provided as they have the option of either. Number one is studying on campus blended delivery. So this means this mode of study allows the students to have an actual class with their trainers, meet other students, and of course, instantly address concerns. On the other hand, we also have 100% online. So this gives the students convenience, especially those who are always on the go. And students can complete their units anytime and wherever they may be.
That's wonderful, Lance. But what if I want to study on campus but don't have the time during the day? Or I am interested but I will only be available by the end of the year?
Well, not to worry, Ines, because we have flexible options for our class schedules as well. You can choose between day classes or evening classes. Our next intake is on the 8th of August, but if you feel you need more time to prepare, we also have intakes in September and October. Now, you can even plan as far as 2023, 2024, and 2025.
Wow, so that's right. PTG also takes into consideration the personal schedule of our students. That's why we also have term breaks for our students to have enough time to relax and explore the many beautiful places in Australia.
Amazing. So, aside from studying, they can also travel, yeah?
That's right. And that's perfectly amazing. So, now let's talk about how to get started. So, Lance, can you tell us about the different requirements that students need to submit to start their journey with us?
Absolutely. So, PTG makes it convenient for our students to get started, which is why we have simplified the requirements while ensuring that we follow the compliance standards. In order to get started, student must be at least 18 years of age, completed year 11 or equivalent studies, an upper intermediate level of English or higher, IELTS 5.5 or equivalent, or successful completion of PTG's language, literacy, and numeracy. We also call it LLN assessment. Now, Ines, in terms of the documents that must be submitted, the student must submit one is a valid passport, academic transcript, which of course should be translated into English, updated CV, or other may call it curriculum vitae or resume. Next one is English proficiency document. So pretty much just the basic requirements that are easy to comply with. And of course, specific training group can also help the students in processing and completing their visa applications with the help of our migration experts. Once our students arrive in Australia, they can also take advantage of our airport pickup services, which will bring them straight to their preferred accommodation.
And speaking of accommodations, we've also partnered with the following companies to ensure the comfort of student living. We have Study Vision, Global Experience, Australian Homestay Network, and Link to Student Living. These companies provide different options like a homestay, co-living options, VIP homestay, parents-nominated accommodation, caregiving services. So these accommodations are highly secured facilities, affordable, and most especially comfortable. There are also flexible packages of meals and utilities available. All of these are designed to ensure that students will have a convenient and hassle-free lifestyle while in Australia and completing their learning journey with Pacific Training Group.
I can suddenly remember my college days, Ines. And now, let's watch the video for an overview of one of our accommodation partners.
I'm Brian. I'm from China. Australia is a very peaceful country. The most important thing for my parents and for me, I would be very safe.
My name is Montserrat Rico Jimenez. I'm from Mexico City and I've been in Australia for around 2 months. I was looking for alternative accommodation in Australia, so I looked for reviews about this homestay and I thought it was a very good choice to make. Australia is an amazing country. I'm loving the people here.
I'm Emmy. I come from China. I come to Australia to do my second bachelor and improve my English as well. I have been here for 3 years. I live with Erica since I came to Australia. Erica treats me like her own children, and I'm so happy. When I first came to Australia, my English level was 0. It's really helped my English speaking.
I've always wanted to travel and get to know new cultures, and while doing homestay, I can do both.
My name is Jan, and I've been a homestay mum for 3 years. Each student has their own bedroom. We have a TV room where they have a large desk each, and that's their space.
My name is Vincent. I have been here for 1 month to just like my family.
If you want to feel like home, you should definitely do homestay.
我觉得你最好来一次澳洲，然后和当地的寄宿家庭住在一起，体验一下和他们住在一起的生活。然后最重要的一点就是可以增长你的英语水平。
I have highly recommend another student to come with homestay because it's really help your English and it's better to understand Australia culture.
我推薦澳大利亞嘅寄宿家庭係因為2個原因。第一個，作為一個海外留學生嚟講，初嚟到澳大利亞，人生地不熟，寄宿家庭可以介紹好多生活上嘅各個方面俾你聽。第二就係因為喺一個寄宿家庭係一個全英語嘅環境，你可以講英語，同佢哋練習英語，咁樣係對你嘅英語口語有好大嘅幫助。
Si en verdad quieren tener una de las mejores experiencias enriquecedoras y sentirse muy a salvo, les recomiendo mucho hacer homestay.
Australia food is different, but it tastes good.
My favorite thing is Tim Tam. It's the most amazing thing I've ever tried.
I really like Vegemite. The taste was awesome. You know, I can't even talk more.
What can you say about our accommodation partners, Ines?
Well, I love it. So it looks like moving and studying in Australia is surely made easy when they are with PTG.
And I'm sure that our guest students have a lot to share about their experience moving to Australia.
I know. So Vida, Lillian, Gabriella. So Gabriella, what was your most unforgettable experience that you had relocating from your country to Australia?
Well, living here, it's been like amazing. I love everywhere, but I think I really realized that Sydney is my home, that Australia is my home when I saw kangaroos for the first time. I think it was like I dreamed about that moment, and it was really nice because I saw them in the park, and I think that moment was really special to me.
Wow, that's amazing. Thanks, Gabriella. Lillian, were there any adjustments that you needed to take during your stay in Australia?
So I would say that for me, it's definitely the time zone difference because Brazil is 13 hours behind Australia. So I always tell my family and friends that I'm already in the future. That's so nice.
Time traveling. So, Vida, how is living in Australia different from living in the Philippines?
Well, I've always been a big fan of learning and development in the course that I'm taking right now. The Diploma and Advanced Diploma of Applied Blockchain are not yet offered in the Philippines. So Australia was my first choice. I already started studying online in 2021, and I moved here last March of 2022. For the first few weeks, I felt homesick, but after that, I just blended right in. With only 2 hours difference back home, I still felt close to my daughter. We're still in the Philippines. I've been to a few countries, and I can say that Sydney is one of the most multicultural cities in the world, with almost half of its residents being born overseas. So there's a big chance that you'll meet someone from home. But what's even better is you get to meet people with different kinds of nationalities, and learn about their culture. Everyone is just so nice, everyone is just so friendly, and to me it feels like home. And it really helped that during studying I was allowed to work, which made me able to pay for my tuition fee, and PTG offers really affordable options, which I'm very grateful for.
Wow, that's amazing, Vida. Truly a home away from home. Thank you so much for sharing your experiences with us. This is really great insight from our very own students. And with all we have talked about so far, I'm sure by now everyone here has one big question in mind. How much is it to enroll in a course?
Well, I'm glad you asked, Lance. For as low as 528 Australian dollars monthly, you can already get into any of the courses we have just discussed. And if you stay with us until the end, you will get huge discounts when you enroll in any of PTG's courses within the promo period.
Wow, it sure sounds exciting to study overseas. I hope everyone now has a pretty good idea how they can kickstart their learning journey in Australia.
Definitely. So with everything we have covered, some of our viewers may still have questions. So let's now proceed with the most interactive part of this tonight's event, the Q&A. Hope you're able to type in your questions in the comments so we can answer them.
So we have a question from Miraflores. When is the deadline of your enrollment?
Thank you for that question, Mira Flores. So you can enroll anytime. Just make sure that it's before your intended intake. Our earliest upcoming intake is on August 8th. So if you want to make it on that date, then you can enroll now. And of course, you can also enroll for a later intake.
Thank you, Lance.
We have another question, and from Maria. What can I take more than one course at a time?
All right. So thanks for that question. So well, depending on, I guess, what your load will be, because some people will have to also work at the same time, so most of the time they really just enroll into one course at a time. Okay, and we highly suggest that you do that as well, because maybe taking two will be too much for one student. But technically, yes, go ahead, Lance.
Oh, sorry. Yes, Ines. So, and to bank on that as well, if you are studying on campus, it might be a challenge for you to go to two different sessions at the same time. So, we would recommend for you to be enrolled in one course at a time. But we also offer a packaged promo, a packaged course per se. So, if you would like to know more about it, feel free to send us an email, and one of our education advisors will be happy to help you.
Thanks for that, Lance.
So guys, keep your questions coming so we can answer them. I think they're still typing, our kababayan. Yeah. Well, it's
Yeah, maybe.
7:30 or 7:35 in the Philippines. Yeah.
And I think we have one question on screen. Maybe Vida can read it out.
Yep. Pwede bang mag-enroll kahit hindi ka magaling sa English?
All right, Lance, would you like to answer that question?
Well, absolutely. Kung hindi naman tayo magaling sa English, well, hindi siya problema kasi, of course, we also have courses wherein it will help you develop your English speaking skills. Absolutely. Then, if you want, pwede kayong mag-inquire. Just send us an email, and then our education advisors will be happy to help you. You can also visit our website. Yeah? So our website is pacifictraining.edu.au. Pero if gusto niyo naman na mag-send ng email, pwede kayong mag-send ng email through inquiries@pacifictraining.edu.au. And I'm sure as Pinoy, di ba, medyo bihasa naman talaga sa English kasi parang second language natin ng English.
I'm sure hindi sila mahihirapang mag-adjust.
Exactly. And if gusto man nilang pumunta sa Australia, maraming kababayan doon. I'm sure Vida can attest to that, right?
Yeah.
Definitely.
So add nyo na si Vida.
Yes.
Sure.
Parang nasa Pilipinas na rin kayo.
We have another question from Emmy. How long can a student stay in the homestay? What if the student completed the 10-week term and does not have another place to move in yet? Can she still stay in the homestay?
That's a very good question. Of course, we want to provide convenience to our students kasi of course, habang nasa Australia sila, we don't want them to be or we want them to experience the convenience while completing their learning journey with Pacific Training Group. And with that, regarding sa scheduling, movement from one homestay to another, of course, our customer support or student support will be happy to assist our students. So they can just simply send the inquiries to our student support team para matulungan natin sila. We can assist them right away.
That's right. So, walang iwanan kapag nandoon.
Absolutely.
There's always be support for our students. So, even if the concern is concerning yung accommodation.
Yes. And sometimes meron tayong nakukuhang concerns in us, no, particularly from LIMS, or we call it LIMS, or Learner Experience and Mentoring Services. Part kami ni Ines doon, wherein sometimes hindi alam ni student kung saan sila pupunta or sinong kakausapin nila regarding sa concerns na pwedeng meron sila. Of course, it's our opportunity to help them out, endorse them to the right area, and answer some of their questions, particularly kung halimbawa first time na makagamit ni student ng PowerPoint, Word document. Don't worry because we are there to help you guys. We will be there to help you.
Kahit pagre-record ng videos for assessments minsan, di ba?
Yes, pag role play. We can be your role play partners as well.
That's right.
There is another question. Is there a max age limit? I have seen that minimum is 18 years old. Question for R. Rosario.
Right. Thanks for the question, RR. So, actually, walang age limit. So we don't really have a maximum age limit. Rather, there's really just the minimum of 18 years old because he or she would have to be legally an adult to enroll in a course. We have students who are as young as 20-somethings enrolling. There are also on the 30s, 40s, and even in the 50s. So yeah, anyone can enroll as long as you're able to like squeeze it in your schedule. Go ahead. If you want to study and finish a course, just hop onto the website and enroll.
Yes, and speaking of enrollment, Ines, halimbawa, if you prefer to stay in the Philippines and do online course with Pacific Training Group, no need to worry kasi it's very convenient kasi what will happen is that once we have completed processing your application or enrollment, you will be provided with a link wherein you can log in. You just basically need to enter your username and password. Then pag login nyo, mayroon kayong orientation with our student support team. I-walk through kayo how the online platform works. And then after that, makikita nyo yung mga subjects and mga units na dapat nyong i-complete. Very easy to navigate and also very easy to complete. So meaning to say, as long as you have an internet connection, well actually as I've heard, pwede mong ma-download ito, no? So, kahit nasa kalye ka, kahit nasa biyahe ka, alam natin na minsan traffic talaga, di ba, sa Philippines. So, hindi may iwasan yan. So, even if you are on the road, you can still continue studying with Pacific Training Group with the options we provide.
That's right.
We have another question from Paul. Based on the English proficiency requirements, PTE or IELTS is not mandatory, right?
Thanks for
the
your
IELTS.
question, Paul.
Sorry. Go ahead,
Sorry,
Ines.
Lance. No, go ahead.
Yeah. For the English requirements, we have a standard of IELTS of 5.5. And then, aside from that, meron din naman tayong option. We also have another option wherein you can take or you can complete the LLN requirement, or we also call it language literacy and numeracy. So basically, this is an assessment to check the English proficiency of the student, because of course the units will be delivered in English. So, and of course, the assessment doesn't just focus on English but also doing simple math. Actually, I have completed the LLN before. It's quite easy actually, so no need to worry about it. And then pag medyo hindi naman tayo medyo kinulang tayo sa sa result, hindi medyo kinulang yung score na dapat ma-obtain natin. Don't worry kasi you will be undergoing an interview with our academic or with our academic team. So very easy.
We have one more question. Sorry, I cannot hear the name. I don't know. But hi. Oh, Shamey here. If my target date is January 2023, can I still start my process as early as, let's say, August or September? Or how long does the whole process take? Thank you.
Thank you for the question, Shami. So you can already start inquiring as early as August, so that you will know the requirements that you need and make sure that you can complete them and that you have enough time to complete them. So we're starting the next term soon in August anyway also. So if you inquire by then you'll be able to enroll for the next one, which is going to be in January. How long the whole process takes, so it depends it's on a case-to-case basis, and depending on the requirements, I guess, from where you're coming from, because of the visa requirements. So yes, you can enroll even if you will start in January 2023, and go ahead and inquire in August. The more time you have to prepare your requirements, the better.
I would add something, since I arrived here not long ago. As soon as you get it, it's better, because a lot of people are taking, a lot of visas are taking a lot of time. So it depends on the visa office. So I would say as early as you can.
Thanks, Gabrielle.
And of course, speaking of a visa application, you don't have to worry, because we definitely have a migration expert that will help you in processing them. Okay? From start to finish. So I think we're down to our last two questions.
Yes.
So there's another question here from Emmy. For the IT cybersecurity course, is that still relatable to someone who had a management degree background? I'm speaking for myself.
Thank you for your question, Emmy. So is that still relatable to someone who had a management degree background? Yeah, I would say so. Although if it would also help maybe if you prepare by reading up on cybersecurity and be more familiar with some terms if they're not terms that you have encountered in your management work or degree. But definitely it's something that I'm sure you'll be able to catch up on. And just like what Lance mentioned earlier, if let's say you're going to need a little bit more support, you'll have your trainers to help you out, as well as the learner experience and mentoring services. So we help our students who are needing extra materials or extra reading materials in order for them to catch up on their course.
So we're down to the last questions that we have. As much as we want to answer all of the questions, yeah, do we have one more? Last one?
Yep, we have one from Noah. Vida?
Yep. Thank you, Noah. So what if I do not have enough budget yet to move to Australia and I still want to gain years of experience here in the Philippines, but I can pay for like 1 year tuition? Can I take classes in the Philippines and move when ready?
That's a very good question, Noah. Thank you for raising that up. Absolutely, we provide different options for our students. So to give you further details about the arrangements we can provide you with, because I know that there's quite a lot if we will discuss it here. You may send your inquiry to inquiries@pacifictraining.edu.au, and one of our education advisors will surely get in touch with you. But to answer your questions, yes, definitely, we provide different options and arrangements for our students.
Yes, so you can definitely choose online first so that you can study while in the Philippines, and then just move later on if you already have your budget to move to Australia. So, but make sure that you finish that course so that you can move forward to either a different course later on, or if you're now going to look for work in Australia.
And the qualifications we also provide in this can be their pathway in any, higher education they may want to pursue in the future. That's a great thing about this.
That's right. So a whole lot of options can open for you, as long as, of course, you finish the course and you get your diploma or whatever qualification you're going to enroll to.
Yeah. So thank you for all the questions, and we hope we were able to address your concerns. And don't worry, if you still have more questions, you can always reach us out or reach out to us at inquiries@pacifictraining.edu.au, or visit our website at pacifictraining.edu.au. So it's also reflected on our screen. Okay, so again, it's inquiries@pacifictraining.edu.au, and our website is pacifictraining.edu.au.
And so we now have come to the most exciting part of our program, and I'm sure everyone's been waiting for this. As promised,
Yes.
we will now raffle off 1,000 peso e-vouchers. Okay. So we will now pick among our viewers who are able to submit their entries in our bit.ly link. Okay. So I hope you're able to follow all these steps for you to be chosen. And I think we already have our winners. Drum roll, please.
Wow.
All
So we have
right.
our two winners.
Yes, so congratulations to Brian Paul Miranda and Jonathan Alaba Samar. Okay, so you will get an email on how you will be able to redeem these vouchers. Lance?
Yeah, congratulations to our lucky winners. Please wait for our email with your voucher, which we will send within 5 working days. But wait, there's more. Congratulations to all our participants. Everyone who submitted their entries to our bit.ly link will be eligible for the 35% course fee discount as long as you enroll until January 2023. So everyone can get to enjoy the 35% discount.
Wow, that's amazing, Lance. So that means everyone's a winner.
Absolutely correct, Ines. We will send out your discount codes through the emails you provided in our bit.ly link. So please check out your inbox from time to time for our email. Now, before we officially end tonight's evening, here are a few announcements. We will hold two more virtual events for the Philippines to present the other courses we are offering. We have Hospitality Management on the 28th of July at 7 p.m. Philippine time. We also have Leadership Management on July 29th at 7 p.m. Philippine time. And finally, we will also hold an in-country event. I'm very excited with this, Ines, because we will get to meet our potential students face to face, right? Of
That's
course,
right.
maintaining the security standard of the Philippines. In-country event will be on August 27th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. and details of the venue will be announced soon. So make sure to visit us on our website at pacifictraining.edu.au. Facebook page, Pacific Training Group. Twitter at Pacific Training. So it's the number 3 instead of the letter G. And of course, Instagram at pacifictraining.edu.au. So please check those pages, guys, so you will be updated with the latest entry and more information about our upcoming events.
That's right. So, thank you to our lovely student guests for the opportunity of sharing with everyone what PTG is all about. Any advice to our viewers, especially those who are planning to study and relocate to Australia? Let's start with Lillian.
Well, I would say that if you want to invest in your personal and professional life, definitely is the best experience ever. I'm really enjoying being in Australia for 3 years and it's been amazing. The people are very friendly. I have met people from all over the world. I have friends, from Europe, from everywhere, and it's just seriously, it's amazing being here and being in this blessed, beautiful country with so many beautiful places to visit as well. So you have heaps of opportunity to get, a job. And yeah, guys, just prepare your luggage and come to Australia.
Thank you for that, Lillian. How about you, Vida? Would you like to add anything?
Sure. To my kababayans, I definitely recommend Australia for so many reasons. First is that it almost feels like home to be here. Everyone is so nice, so friendly. It's true. Second, when they say quality education, you will really get your money's worth. I definitely recommend Pacific Training Group because they try their best to understand their students' needs by making their course offerings affordable. I would say that this is the best decision I've ever made, and I hope you do the same. I will leave you guys with the saying, you will never be ready. You just have to do it, and that makes you ready.
Wow, that's amazing, Vida. Thank you so much for that advice. And finally, our social media marketing student, Gabriella.
I think I would say just lose the fear and come. Australia is worth it. You're gonna meet so many amazing people. You're gonna see amazing places, and just come. It can be scaring sometimes to move to a whole different country, a whole different place. It's not that far for you guys, but it's totally worth it.
Thank you so much, Gabriella, and thank you everyone for your insights. This session has been very informative thanks to your personal input and sharing. So, Lance, I believe we are ready to wrap up for today.
Okay, so on behalf of the Pacific Trading Group team, I would like to thank everyone for joining our virtual program, Study in Australia Pacific Training Group. We are looking forward to seeing you in Australia and here at Pacific Training Group, where your successful career starts.
This has been your hosts, Ines and Lance. See you soon and good night. Bye.
Good night.
My name's Rafe, I'm from the UK. I'm doing a diploma and advanced diploma of hospitality management here at Pacific Training. No, I've always been in hospitality back in the UK. It just seemed a very easy transition from going from what I was doing before to kind of progressing myself into the future. So we're studying on rosters, how to manage team, how to look after them and get the best out of your team where possible. So the benefits are really good. So you get a 20-week work placement. So that allows you to work full time. You don't have to come to class for that length of time and you can work quite a bit as well. So it's really good. Money is really good over in Australia compared to back in most of Europe. So it's a lot easier to work on less hours and kind of still spend the time studying. Future plans are looking really promising. I've gone from working back into bars and restaurants in the UK to working in a 5-star resort over here. So that also adds to a different range of skills. It'll definitely adapt those skills to be able to go back in the UK from both the course and the experience over here as well.